Hello everyone. Welcome to Philosophical Perspective on the Pandemic. Today we have with us Diksha. Thank you Diksha for joining us.
Thank you, Prashant, for having me.
So let's get right into it. Let's have first question. What is your area of research?
My area of research is feminism, to be specific, feminist perspectives in Indian traditions.
That's great. Coming to second question. What is your research about?
Uh, I'm working on Bankim Chandra Chatterjee and Rabindranath Tagore's exposition of women uh, in their stories. So I'm trying to investigate their perspective of women as seen through their stories. Through their stories, they're trying to address several issues such as child marriage, widow remarriage, social and economic deprivations of women, sexual subordination and oppression of women, etc. So they have tried to destabilize this notion that women are more emotional and whereas men are more rational. So by introducing female characters who are very intelligent, hardworking, determined, and rational on one hand, on the other hand, they are full of affection. So they have tried to focus on to emphasize on individuality of women, not as daughters or wives or mothers, but as themselves. And they have the stories show how uh, the gender roles are consequences of process of socialization and are not natural. They have portrayed women as human beings with desires, both material and sensual, and how these desires are as important as that of men. So they both dismiss the need for women's absolute chastity. As according to them, it has nothing to do with the lives of women, but in order to afford a feeling of security to that of men. Also, the stories they have tried to convey through their stories that women can stand against oppression, and even if some women accept these terms of oppression, it does not justify the continuation of such practices because it is a consequence of centuries of brainwashing. Also, one major difference between their characters and stories is that Bankim Chandra wanted to raise the status of women in society without violating the time-honored customs, uh, based on the fact that he was politically active and was determined to develop the idea of notion as Bharat Mata. On the other hand, Rabindranath Tagore, who was more involved with literature, his female protagonists are bolder and are more ready to break customs and social traditions whenever required. They both have tried to offer solutions to the problem of dowry, child marriage, and many more, and suggest for freedom of both men and patriarchal setups and women empowerment. So that's what I'm looking.
That sounds really interesting. So moving to next question. Has philosophy helped you during this pandemic and in what way?
Philosophy has been very helpful. There is this concept of Sthit Pragya in Bhagavad Gita. So Sthit Pragya is a person who remains calm in adverse situations and who looks at good and evil with equanimity. So he or she have ability to withdraw his or her feelings and emotions from object of pleasure and pain. Uh, so I have tried to learn from that, and that helped a lot. Also, I've been studying about various meditation techniques such as Vipassana and Anapanasati for my exam, and I've been practicing them too. So that has helped a lot.
That's an interesting point. So last question, how can you look at the pandemic from your view, from the viewpoint of your research?
Gender has been very influential in our lives. So experiences of people during this pandemic time too were not did not remain unaffected by uh, their gender. For example, when there was a lot of emphasis on physical health and to some extent mental health, women's sexual and reproductive health was being paid very little attention. Also, we know that cases of domestic violence increased, especially during the lockdown period, to an extent that National Council of Women had to come up with a WhatsApp helpline number besides online complaints. And also, it has been noted that people were finding it difficult to wear masks because they were feeling claustrophobic and all. But the irony is that is happening in our country where parda pratha existed for so long and it still does exist. But on the bright side, there are examples of women leaders who have excelled during these pandemic times and shown the world that how well women can handle such situations, such crises. So yeah, that's all.
That's an interesting talk. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time to do this with us. Thank you, Diksha.